Brewbanshee, what's happening? Eugene here. Today we're going to be at Hapa's Brewery in San Jose, California. Going to be speaking with hopefully Brian if he's not brewing, definitely Derek, and see what Hapa's is all about. They're somewhat of a new brewery. I think they're been open for less than a year. And I went to their soft opening and it was fantastic. They only had 2 beers, but both those beers were really, really good. So can't wait to talk with them and see how everything's going. And of course, taste some more of their wonderful beers. So grab a cold one and kick back and relax. See you on the other side. Banshee, what's happening? It's Eugene here, and today we are at Hapa's Brewing Company. We're with Derek, who is one of the co-founders, right?
Yep.
If I'm correct,
yeah.
Of Hapa's, and we're in San Jose, California, about to enjoy some fantastic beers. First off, how'd you guys get the name Hapa's?
Yeah, so Hapa's is it's a Pacific Islander term that means, at its origin is mixed race. So a lot of Hawaiians use that word as so many different cultures, so many Asian cultures that we actually get called that quite a bit. Both my partner Brian and myself, he's half Japanese, half white, and I'm half Chinese, half white. So we decided, hey, that would be, we were home brewing one time and we decided, hey, that'd actually be a cool brewery name because it's also used of mixed ingredients, which is what beer is, and then also even on the play on words of hops. So it was kind of like, that's kind of a cool.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm thinking Hapa, you know.
Right. So most people think like, you spelled hops wrong. I'm like, well, it's not exactly the way you spell it.
It deals with family too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, love the name. As most people know, my family's from Hawaii, so shaka to y'all, bros. So how many beers do you guys have on tap right now?
Yeah, so we've been open for about almost 4 or 5 months now, and we've gotten up to 6.
Okay.
So we have 6, and we're actually brewing right now our 7th one, which will be coming out in a few weeks. So we're really excited. It's been a nice spectrum of beers, both from light, dark, hoppy, malty, kind of just trying to continue to expand the palette for our customers.
Well, I knew you guys would be doing well because I went to your soft launch and had the 2 beers that you had on tap, but both were awesome, and I'm stoked you guys are here. When did you first open up again?
So we opened up mid-January, so we're kind of coming on that, it's about 4 or 5 months now, so 4 months, and we're really excited. So it's like you said, it started with only a few, hard to keep up with inventory when you're just only pouring 2, everyone's going to drink them real quick, but we've been able to expand out our equipment a little bit, and hopefully customers like yourself keep coming back and trying our new stuff.
That's why I'm doing this, man. get people in the door.
That's right.
That
We
don't know.
We love it.
So let's go ahead and dive right in. So we're going to start with blonde.
Yeah. So from left to right, the lightest one here on our tasting list is our Barbie's Blonde, named after Brian's mom, Barbara, and she was always great. Letting us use her whole garage while we were doing this last decade. So I figured the least we could do is name a beer after her. So
absolutely,
it's light in color. It's kind of if you're an intro to beer drinker type person and you're just jumping over from the Coors Light, Miller Lite, and you want to jump into a good tasting but still light beer, this is where we would start you. 4.5% on the ABV, only 18 IBU, so nothing too intense. I mean, great on a summer day, or if you're having a few with the boys. This is a great start. So it's pretty light in taste, a little honey, but very crisp. Just fantastic.
Nice. Those other beers, I don't recognize those names. Coors?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. The Evil 3 is what I like to say.
Well, here's to you, and here's to Brian, who is actually brewing right now.
Someone has to work.
Yeah, someone's got to work. Someone's also got to drink. So, all right, let's take it a test. Yeah, that is nice and crisp.
Yeah, it doesn't linger too much. It's nice and light, but still got good flavor. Almost like you can maybe taste a little bit honey, but not too much. It's not sweet by any means, but just a nice crisp taste, I think, is the best.
Especially on that second gulp, you get that honey in there.
Yep.
But it's very crisp. Doesn't leave a lot behind, which is good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, especially if you and the guys are having a few.
Yeah, exactly. It'll take a little bit more than a few to get me going with this one, but all right, moving on.
Moving on. So the next one we have is our what we consider our flagship right now. It's the Hungry Dog IPA. So we wanted to make a West Coast IPA that is very to style. One thing about our beers is they are very to style. We're not, especially in the first 6 to 8 beers we want to do something very well, but very in its purest nature. So this IPA is West Coast, so a little bigger than maybe an East Coast style IPA, but still very floral, still very smooth on the back end. Doesn't linger like a lot of IPAs do sometimes. And again, just a beautiful beer in my opinion.
It's got a great nose to it too.
Yeah, so we dry hop it quite a bit with Citra and Mosaic hops, and so it's like that nice kind of citrusy but floral at the same time. And you can smell this all day.
Yeah, totally. This is definitely.
If you didn't want to drink it, but I don't know who would.
Yeah, if you hold it, you better be drinking it.
Yeah.
Leaves a nice head residue there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sticking a little bit. Yeah, and it smells or it tastes like it smells.
Yes. Yeah.
For me at least.
You can kind of, it's a very similar, eyes closed type of smelling, tasting. It's very nice. Very nice. I can see why it's our most popular beer.
Yeah, it's well balanced too. It's not too hop forward.
Right. So our thought process in this beer was, okay, so say you've been drinking, you started to drink craft beer, but you're still not, maybe into IPAs too much. This is a great one because, again, so many of the West Coast IPAs, and there's some great ones out there, but maybe a little intimidating, that are just so hoppy or so intense that it melts your tongue almost.
Right.
And this is very, okay, if you want to know, in our opinion, what a middle of the road, not too hoppy, not too light, so to speak, is this is what it's going to be. So
it's not crazy throwing a ton of hops
right
on it.
just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be a triple, quadruple.
Right. We wanted to be strategic in kind of the hop combination, and Brian did a great job on the recipe to really create a well-balanced IPA.
Nice. Tastes good. Loving it. All right,
moving on.
On to the last.
All right, last of the selection here is our Amish Rifle Red Ale. So as you can see in color, it's very distinctly
nice caramel color to it.
Yeah, exactly. So this one was, a lot of times you don't see reds, at bars and restaurants, and we wanted to really kind of reintroduce the red. I mean, so much of the craft beer market is IPAs or even sours now, which is great. I don't want to take anything away from that, but we want to make a red that people could say, well, I'm not big on hops, and for that beer drinker that wants more of a maltier taste, but still not that chewing taste. Again, that great flavored, but you could still have a nice meal with this is what we were going for. So we used, like you said, you already called it that caramel or caramel malt, both from here in North America as well as some German. So we're really excited about it. I mean, it's been a lot of the comments is about, wow, I usually don't like reds, but this is.
I'm fantastic. A big fan of this one. About 2 weeks ago when I was here, I was like,
right.
Yeah, this is definitely my top. This is my top one.
This was your go-to. This is the one. So it's great. It's not. It's got a little bite to it at just over 6% in alcohol.
Right.
But again, still very drinkable.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers to you again. Cheers to Brewbanshee. Thanks guys for tuning in. And again, we're at Hapa's in San Jose. So if you're in the Bay Area, this is the place that you got to stop by. All right.
All right. Thanks, Eugene. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. Oh.
All day.
All day long. All day long. thank you for watching this episode of Brewbanshee with Hapa's Brewing Company in San Jose, California. All their location information can be found in the description below the video. Please subscribe. Would love to hear any questions or comments that you might have. I promise to get back to you. And as always, keep your feet in the sand and a beer in the hand. Be good.